Hello, good morning. I bring you greetings on behalf of the United States Help Desk Academy. I am so excited today to introduce to you all a group that has been coined as the Called by Dr. Karen, who you're going to hear from in just a little bit. I am so excited because today, as we celebrate National Apprenticeship Week, we're going to be talking about, in today's theme, with the United States Help Desk, the United States Department of Labor. Today's theme is all focused on AI. So we have the most appropriate group today for you that I am so excited. Dr. Karen has coined this. Dr. Karen Reynolds have coined this as the call, this group of people you're going to be hearing about today. And I certainly echo that name because it's so fitting for all the amazing people that you all are going to be hearing from today. Now, I'm going to, when I remove my full screen, you're going to see the call. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm teasing the audience. And you know, with this screen behind me, this gold that I have on me, it's going to be bothering me all morning, but that's okay. We go. I had to hold my head like this so it don't keep going in and out, but it's all good. We are live and in living color. And I tell you, I'm just going to lean in so that this gold pen don't keep coming in and out and you don't get distracted and you can really hear from the information that we're going to be sharing today. So without further ado, family, I want to just share, and you're going to hear from them individually. There's so many impactful stories and lessons that you're going to hear. And I want you to really uh, understand and see who we have in the room because hopefully they will inspire each of you. So I present to some, introduce to others, the called. Hey, family, and they're all from Vegas. Hi, everyone. Good to see everyone. Woo! I see everybody on the stage. We have the call here live and in living color. And I have Vegas in the backdrop for a moment only because they're all now in this now moment from and in Las Vegas. They're not all from Las Vegas, but they are all in Las Vegas. So let's do that one more time. Give a wave to everybody, an official, the call greeting as we prepare to talk to each and every one of them. So good to have you all. Now, we're going to dive into this very important topic today. I'm going to give everyone an opportunity to speak, but in the meantime, I'm going to slowly remove one, each one at a time, so that you can all be able to hear every featured person as they come to you today during this National Apprenticeship Day. And as we prepare to hear from them, I'm going to tell you what today looks like. Today looks like a presentation on AI Genologists as we celebrate this National Apprenticeship Week. And the national theme for today, the national theme is AI. We're going to have a discussion today on the national theme as we celebrate National Apprenticeship Week. So, all of the conversations today will be centered around AI and how generations have used AI to really impact businesses. So, as I go over this for a moment, let me just share briefly for a moment so that you all can understand what is AI, what is AI genologist, what is all these words that we're using here today. I'm going to just share briefly so that you all can see and you all can hear what we're going to be talking about, this new term, as we prepare to hear from each of our guests for today. All right, so AI genologist, what is that as we celebrate this National Apprenticeship Week? Have a couple slides that AI created to help me tell you basically a brief snapshot on what that is. It's a multi generational workforce and registered apprenticeship model led by Tech Queen Elite Training Institute, and United States Help Desk. Yours truly, Coach D, aka the Tech Queen. Now, As we go through and dive in, what is the vision of this AI workforce of tomorrow together? AI Genologists is a global movement that equips youth, families, and seniors with AI and digital workforce skills and connects them to real employment opportunities and entrepreneurial opportunity through federally recognized apprenticeships. We don't just train individuals, we transform entire families into economically empowered, digitally fluent contributors to the modern economy. This initiative bridges the gap between education and employment by uniting public agencies, private industry, and communities. And so that each of these that we are doing today, they can be influenced into a unified system for workforce and economic mobility. There is a workforce crisis right now with hundreds of thousands of people losing their jobs. This is a new workforce category. The digital economy is accelerating, but millions of Americans are being left behind in this AI era. Five critical gaps are widening every day: growing and digital skills gaps. Employers demand AI fluency, but workforce training systems have not kept pace with the speed of technological change. 33 million plus small businesses lack access to affordable digital transformation and emerging tech talent. Students graduate without job ready credentials or pathways into high demand digital roles, leaving talent underutilized. Persistent digital divide. Underserved communities, especially youth and seniors, remain structurally excluded from the AI economy. The market is ready. The movement is now. 33 million plus small businesses across the United States urgently need AI driven transformation support, and skilled workforce talent. Connected through the National College Resources Foundation and School District Partnership, Ready to Train, AI is transforming every sector of the economy. And so, certainly, unprecedented demand for digitally skilled workers. A public private workforce system built for scale. The Family AI Economy Initiative integrates four critical pillars into one unified, nationally replicable model: education, schools, youth programs, national student networks, provide the pipeline of motivated learners, training. Tech Queen Elite Training Institute delivers 140 hours of hands on AI and digital instruction. Employment through the United States Department of Labor registered apprenticeships for those who want to workforce before becoming entrepreneurs. The industry demands. The National Chambers and Small Business Network ensures apprentices are placed where digital transformation is needed the most. There is from the classroom to career a four-phase model: training, family engagement, business impact, apprenticeship. And actually, it's the clockwise: family engagement, apprenticeship, business impact, and training. U.S. Department of Labor registered apprenticeships, the gold standard. That's right. And we'll get into details as you call, and we guide you through the process on how your family, your unit, your multi generational component can get involved. You're going to see examples on how it works today with generations multiple coming together to convert for the ultimate end that completes the seven mountains, that completes for conversions, that completes for businesses being impacted and ultimately growing their businesses. The whole family enters the AI economy. Youth and students, parents or grandparents, it can be any collective combination of this family unit, creating compounding economic impact across generations. It's a coalition built for national scale: public sector, private sector, community, education sector. This infrastructure is to reach millions, millions through the partnership with Shooting for Peace. And you're going to hear a commercial later on throughout this program for Shooting for Peace that provides access to MBA cities that and communities that are trusted, high visibility venues for recruitment and engagement across America's urban markets. 700,000 plus students. The National College Resource Foundation provides a direct pipeline of motivated college bound students ready to enter the apprenticeship model. This chamber network means apprenticeship and businesses is virtually in every congressional district around the country. We are talking about workforce credentials, small business growth, multi generational economic participation, national scalability. Join us in scaling the national workforce solution for the AI economy. Partner with us, AIGenologists.com. Fund the model, hire apprentices. There is a role for you. Student apprenticeship impact story. Case studies bring our national model to life. You're going to be hearing from some of these examples today. Generational families using AI impact stories you're going to hear about today. We even have college students assisting national businesses. You'll understand the challenge, you'll understand how it's financially sustainable, and we're here today to show you how this economic impact model works through AI Genologists under the umbrella of the United States Help Desk Academy. So as we continue on today, I want to bring to the stage some real life examples of stories that hopefully can inspire you to get involved. We're going to also hear about real business leaders that use AI in their business and what their business offerings are so that you all can hopefully convert as you listen and we continue to have economic impact. So now, without further ado, I'm going to bring on our first family. And the first family that we're going to bring on today, I'm going to have them talk a little bit about who they are, what they do. I see Z in the background. You know, I'm going to pull on you, that 3% hot leader. So we're going to get ready to add to the stage none other than Z, Zipporah Patton, I affectionately call Z. Hi, Z. Hello, hello. Welcome as we celebrate this National Apprenticeship Week. And I am going to pull up the website that Z has done for her son. That's right. Multi-generational example. I'm pulling up Z because Z was one of the first that has demonstrated this for her son. Now, she is the mother. Taste that for a minute. Z is the mother. And Z has done this website for her son. And we're going to have her talk about that. As you all can hopefully see, a share, and I'm going to share. Hopefully, you all can see. Looks like you can see. Just wave your hand. Yeah. And we're going to talk about that for a moment. So, Z, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Good morning. Good
All
morning.
right. Tell us about what we're looking at here on the screen with Three Kings and Associates. Can you guide us through what we're looking at here with your
Oh,
Three Kings? And you navigate. I'll be your hands.
okay, great. Great. Thank you. Um, this
There
journey
we go.
has been wonderful. This has been an absolute great journey. And myself uh, and I had a business, Three Kings, and so we had the older website. So I was like, we can do this. So I was like, so let's get started. So we talked to AI. We wanted sunsets, a house. We wanted to be clear to see the pictures. We want a couple of different pages. So we started out with one page, and we went to the other page, the tankless water heaters. And then if you click on the tankless water heaters, This page monthly. We wanted to be able to give information out about water heaters, about kitchen remodeling, and the pictures of the tankless water heater. If you scroll down, you can fill in the information. We did the so to make it seamless and information interactive. And so you can see a real tank water heater, and then a tankless water heater. And then my son said, well, add this and take out that. And so he was my first client of what he would like to see in the website, and be interactive, and then and show few pictures. And then if you go to the kitchen, so we have to make sure the pages work, and the kitchen. And then if you scroll down, there is the information, so you can type it in. And then I have my bot on the side. You see Mary over there sitting down waiting for somebody just to hit the button to call her, and the voice is live. So you could, she can interact. You can interact with a person, and being interacting with a person, you don't feel like you gotta just a recording, leave a message. And she'll ask you the questions on the application, and then she will email you and text you when you set up appointment, and send out an invoice for payment once we finish the appointment. And then she'll send out the invoices. So the back office is clear, because we out meeting people, and we don't have time to, you know well, we do have time if it's about money to send out an invoice, but Mary's handle everything in the background. And I said, okay, uh, um, a bathroom. I want a bathroom that resembles the spas that we do, and I want you to put in some candles, and I want you to put some flowers in this picture. And so it did. And if you scroll down to the four pictures, scroll down a little bit more, scroll down some more, and it's like a retreat. Scroll down some more, and then there's the form. And then, okay, um, it's the four pictures. Then click on the first bathroom picture,
Mm-hmm.
uh, further up. I'm sorry, that bathroom. So you see the pebbles on the ground. AI did that for me, and the shower. I want the shower to be on, and I want the water to be flowing in the tub, and so this is a bathroom.
Oh, wow.
And so it added the flowers for me into my picture, and the candles. It wasn't there before, so it helped me to bring out the spa-like feel in this picture that I had. So, and then go to the next one, and then we have done the walk-in tubs for the elderly people. This next picture over is yeah, the next one is for, yeah, that one. So they had a window there, so we put the glass blocks up, so she's sitting in the tub shower, walk in, she can have some lighting, so she don't feel like so included. So but doing this, it only took me less than a day, less than 24 hours, less than, to get the bones of the website together. So, and with that, we have the automation and background, and the colors, and different screens. So with Urshda AI, I was like, everything is in one place. When you building, when a person have a business, and you want to be more hands-on with the customers, for it's going out, visiting them, seeing what they want. And the office with Urshda AI, everything's included. It's like, they handle the phones, they handle the invoices, it handles everything that you possibly need in the background. And of course, you need person too. So that's where my son comes in, to learn it, to hand this down to him. And so I can be free to do other things that I am called to do. So he's very pleased, being my first client. He's very pleased at what the website is doing, and how it looks, and how clean it looks. And everything's not up on each other. And it's clearly, it's by appointment only. If you need to speak to someone, uh, Mary will send it over to our phone. So it's not like you can't touch us. You can, and you just have to let me know what you like to do. I would like to speak to the owner. I would like to speak to the Vincent, and then she would call us and say such and such is on the line. Would like to speak with you. So it's very interactive, and I like that about it. And I liked about being on a platform. I don't have to pay for this and pay for that. It's one payment, all inclusive of paying for my back office and my marketing and whatever we need. So we are pleased to be a part, getting our certificates, certifications with Ursa AI, and and we can work on it anytime we want. If we want to change something, we can. It's not like it's taken out of our capability of touching our own website or making some changes. They're always there to support. So, you have any questions for me, Dee? And then I had other clients. I built an insurance website. I built a real estate website. It's in the making, so it's not published yet. And I built me and my counterpart AI have built have built these other websites. So this is just one that we have completed, that is published, and that we have different other customers from the marketing, and then we are very pleased with the clientele that is coming through off the website. And so with us AI, we are able to present and to help businesses make a difference. And some people in business don't even have a website. They don't know where to start. And so we are here to help them get started in their business, their journey for generational wealth. They Nobody wants to be without money. Nobody wants. They know they are entrepreneurs, but they just need some support, and that's why we are here to support the businesses to live, to grow, to be able to have generational wealth. Um, Legacy to pass down to the kids that won't get hired. I have five grandsons and one granddaughter. So if they go out and they journey, they can always come back home and have a job, have a work, so they can start their legacy. One's going to school for air conditioning, one going to school for electrician. So the legacy continues. The
Yes.
legacy continues. Coach D.
All right. Woo! I am
So
celebrating you. Yes.
So
Can you
with
hear
that,
me?
um, we're here in Inglewood, California, and
All right.
so with that being said, we're here in Inglewood, California,
Now, can
and
someone that
I
doesn't
know
live in
Coach D have
California?
my flyer that she can put up so anybody in Inglewood or anywhere in the world, because it's not just here, and I can't hear you, D. If you talking,
Okay.
I can't
Okay.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Okay. If someone outside of California,
So I'm gonna keep talking. I can't
all
I
right.
can't hear you
It's
if you're
okay.
speaking.
Uh, it's all right.
Uh,
If someone outside of California, give me a thumbs up in the backstage if anyone else can hear me. Thumbs up if you all can hear me. Perfect. Okay, so then we're going to move right on here. I'm getting thumbs up that everyone can hear me. So I will continue on. You were just listening to Zipporah Patton of Three Kings and Associates. You were just listening that she did with her son, and this website that you're looking at was threekingsassociates.com. So we're going to move right along, and I got some thumbs up here. So we're going to continue on in this virtual room here and go on to our next guest. All right. Thank you so much. See, wonderful job. I hope it inspired someone. Mother and son, I get so full every time I realize mother and son, just that relationship of building and working together. Do you all see what I see on this inspiring families to work together, use AI for good? Oh my goodness, I'm so full. We're going to go now to our next family, and I'm going to share this scenario includes a god grandson, and correct me if I'm wrong, and a grandmother, god grandmother. I don't know. I think they coined the word god grandson. God, it's a tongue twister. God grandson, GGS. How about I say GGS? He's the GGS. And mother, we affectionately call this next young lady that I'm going to bring onto the screen. We affectionately call her mother, and the young man that she's going to bring on. I'm going to bring them both to the stage right now so that we can have all of them on the stage here. And we're going to put it in presenter mode so that I can also show the website. Shall I start with Life Transformation 365? Should I
Yes.
start with that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna put all right, we're gonna put that one onto the stage next here as we get ready to pull up. But let me let you all introduce first yourselves before I go into presenter mode. Let's let them know who you are, say an introduction, and then we'll go ahead and share the screen and showcase what you all have done uh, in this journey. I'll give it up to either of you who wants to start.
Okay, I'll start. My name is Sequette Williams, and called mother to many, grandmother to a few, godmother to a lot. And this is my godson and grandson, Thomas. And Thomas and I have partnered under Usher AI to do a multitude of things. We're just getting started. So, first of all, to tell you a little bit about our background and mine, and Thomas will give you more about his. In 2018, my husband Johnny Williams, and I, we started a non denominational church here in Las Vegas. And about 2 years ago, we first of all, we were in that environment for about 8 years. We had a brick and mortar, so to speak, church. And then about 2 years
Yeah.
ago, we went virtual, fully virtual. And it's always been our hope and the dream of the church and our mission through God's help is to uplift and empower youth. So we were always very youthful focused, and we offered various types of programs, and we had several different classes, and we would take them on trips, and just a multitude of things. So when we decided to go all virtual with God's help, that's when we started branching out in a different atmosphere. So first of all, when we about 3 months ago, my son was fortunate enough to be blessed to partner with Urshda AI and with our wonderful tech queen. And we refer to her as Coach D. So through that partnership, Life Transformation Church could get involved as well. So about 2 weeks in after we started, I was discussing with her my church, and she said, "Oh, you have a website?" And I said, "No, we don't." So about 2 weeks in, I built a website for my church, and it was a wonderful experience. It took me probably a day to pull the most of the site together. And since then, Thomas is also a member of our church and my grandson. So we have a lot of ties, a lot of love going on, thank God. And he is now our automations manager for the church. So he will be overseeing that church website as well. And since then, Thomas and I have decided, as our partnership through Urshda, that we would focus on building websites for churches, both local and abroad in different countries. We did have a connection with the Philippines, so we're trying to um, comb that relationship. And to start, um, let me tell you a little bit about, let me see, let me tell you a little bit about the website itself. And then Thomas is going to go into some of the other sites that we're currently working on as well. So, Coach, if you could pull up our website, I could appreciate that.
Yes, I will do that right now. The Life Transformation Church. I'll go ahead and pull that up.
Yes.
Hmm. Okay, here you go. And all righty.
Okay. This is the site that this is where we've landed. And Thomas is currently doing a lot with this site in terms of attaching Ava, who's going to be our virtual person on our site, to do some of the things that you heard uh, Coach Z before me explain in terms of how you can negotiate various different assignments and tasks through the website. And you can ask the website to do it for you, such as send out notices to our members. And also, just stop for 1 second, Coach.
Okay.
The scrolling, you can go back up. The scrolling bar that you see going across the screen, that bar changes daily with a scripture. So it's updated automatically by the system with a new scripture every day. So that's going
Mm.
to be our kind of call, I guess, call it, if you will. We've done probably about 4 other sites that we're working on, and we've put a scrolling bar on all of them. Several of them
Mm.
are churches, so we have also put scriptures, some weekly, some daily. The system is equipped to do all of that for you. You just tell it what you want it to do. So that's one thing that we're going to kind of have as our niche, is to, when you see our sites, it'll be some sort of scrolling something. We have scrolling pictures. We have different kinds of scrolls going across our screens. And the next, under announcement, that's a little bit further down. This was an event that took place 2 Saturdays ago, and you can flip through the pictures. So we're constantly doing things with the youth because our church has always been youth focused. We offer scholarships, we have various programs, and AI is our main well, what not, it's not our invention, but our main focus right now. And that's a twofold reason. My son, and you hear Coach D talk about Shooting for Peace. That company is owned by my son. And when he decided to partnership with the Queen, I instantly had to get involved. Number one, because I'm nosy. Number two, because I like to know and see things and get involved in things. At the point that I started with this, I knew nothing about AI. I could barely work my phone. I'm one of the senior, and I mean senior, people in our company. Our company mean Ursula AI, and I'm the oldest one at this point. But I understand I might be upstage because we're talking to a lady who's a couple of years older than I. I am currently 74, um, and it's exciting just to do something with the youth again, which is more than just attending various events around the city. We do outreach, we do a lot of things. But I am now in business with my grandson and my godson, Thomas, who's sitting ahead of me there. And it is our goal, number one, it's always been to empower youth. And that is our main focus. So we'd like to provide different opportunities, and AI is phenomenal. It is, I mean, I can't even tell you what how excited I was each time I had an encounter with the AI system and just telling it what I wanted, and asking it questions and things like that. And I'm, a senior person, so sometimes we're a little bit more skeptical than younger people. So I was always concerned about AI taking jobs away from people. But what I have come to learn is the beauty of AI complementing people's jobs as well as offering them new kinds of jobs that we just didn't have before. So just like AI, if you will, it's going to assist companies and all kinds of companies with maybe more of their administration and keeping their site organized, um, and keeping their business organized. In fact, what's on the screen now, that's also on our website, and we've got a couple of feedbacks from there. And we also represent our partners. We have our partners here where people can click on their links and get more information about it. And the JYD project is where Shooting for Peace resides. And as you know, the digital throne there is where Ursula and the United States Help Desk resides. And if you click those links, it'll take you to the Shooting for Peace, the down link there, the one next to it. Coach, the one that's right next, the one that's to
It
the
just
right.
took a minute to
Oh,
load
okay. It's
because it's in a
loading. Okay.
different.
Okay.
It's
But yeah,
loading on my end, but it's
okay.
different.
Okay. All right. But and if
Mhm.
you okay, and then this is the flyer and the information that we have on our church website. So we've offered this to all of our parishioners, our young people, there, and we have several people that have signed on, and hopefully they will be acclimated and soon, get more involved with it. But the opportunity is there for anyone who wants it. As a matter of fact, Thomas and I have decided that what we're also going to do, in addition to the churches that we'll be seeking out to see if they need assistance and see how we can help them with their websites, to make their workload lighter and better organized, we we are putting a call out to all of the college students in the country, in the world, because we would like to build an army of college students that are still in college, some that have for whatever reason stopped or interrupted their studies there, um, just anyone who have a need, or need extra money to pay. Like maybe you lost your scholarship and you need some additional funds to go back to finish what you started. This is an excellent tool. AI is an excellent source to help you earn money in addition to whatever else you're doing. You just have to dedicate yourself and do what it takes to get through the various platforms of the system. So, and those are our leaders that you see cited there on the website. That's usually something that people ask for, their board of directors, whatever. So we certainly have that page. And then I have another one of my sons is up there. That's Joshua, and he's very much involved with the church and also with youth. We are a youth-oriented family. Everybody does something to empower, help, assist youth. So you can scroll down a little bit more. and that talks about memberships. So it's whatever you want on your site. It can be done. Um, you have all your contacts. You can connect. I have another son that's a mentor and an author, and so I have a link there that attached to his library of books that people can purchase. And as well as Jerome has written several books. That's Jerome, the Junkyard Dog Williams, that I'm referring to. And my other son's name is Johnny. So that's my elder son. But other than that, let me see if there's anything else that I might want to tell you. Um, we have forms on there as well. Like we have a form if people need prayer, and Thomas has set up all of the automation on that so that, as Z spoke about before, it'll send out a message. It'll notify someone from the prayer team. I mean, it just does all the work, and we're just excited that we were able to do this in record time. I started with Usher in the end of February, so it's only been 3 months that I've been a part of this, and it is truly a wonderful experience. Um, that is telling. What you're seeing now is the food pantry. We donate food. We collect. We were collecting food every year. We've done Toys for Tots. We've been involved with Toys for Tots for probably over 30 years, or probably since its inception, because even at other locations we always offer Toys for Tots for children. So it's all about the youth. And so we are excited about what we're doing. And we would love for any college student out there that's listening, that's trying to decide what their next move is, just give the United Help Desk a call, and they can connect you to Thomas and I, and we would be happy to assist you with whatever you're aspiring to do or what you want to do. There are so many different kinds of areas you could go into with the United Help Desk. So you're not limited to websites. There is the help desk itself, where once you learn the platform, you can just assist other clients, other customers, current clients, new clients. So it's a lot of opportunities here. And as you can see, Thomas is there. He was our first scholarship recipient, and he's about 3 to 6 credits away from graduation. But right now we're doing this, and we're loving it, and we hope that you will decide today that AI is not going away. So you need to jump on board and learn what you can, because there are going to be a lot of opportunities in this area. So, and now with that, I'm going to allow Thomas some time for him to explain a couple of the other sites that we're working on now, and tell you a little bit about himself. And if I missed anything, Thomas, you make sure to bring it up. Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, my name's Thomas. Um, I went to University of Nevada, Reno. I do have a couple credits that I plan on finishing this summer. Um, I just want to start off by saying that I feel as if this experience has really been a blessing for me. Um, how do I put this? I feel like I've really been blessed by God just from the first moment. Since my grandma has passed away, I got a new God-given grandma, and I just remember the first day when she asked me for help. I was a little kid to help her do a bulletin board, and now here we are. We're making websites and stuff like that. So it's just truly been like a blessing for me, and I'm just really excited to see where this can go. And it's really hard for, for me, because I'm always trying to do this, do that, do whatever, and it's good that I came back home when I did because I came home. I got overwhelmed with school and everything just so I can finish this semester. And when I got home, I was probably back for like a week before my nana was like, "Hey, there's this new thing that you want to check out." And ever since I've started doing work with Ushta and everything, it's just been really good. Got my feet running off the start, and it's just been a blessing. So the first thing I want to talk about is we worked on a website for the Quiet Storm Foundation. If you could pull it up, Coach D.
Yep, I sure will. Stand by. Oh, can I pull it up? I need the back end link because I know it's not um, upset. Let's see.
Yeah, it should be
Back.
published.
Oh, it is published. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. All right. Let's
it
see
should be
here.
Quiet Storm Dash Foundation.
Okay, let's see here. Let me see if I can pull it up on there. Yep, absolutely. Okay, here we go. Stand by. I will show that. Stand by. I have it up here. All right. Go ahead and show the screen. Yep, there we go. Okay, got it. Okay, there you
Yeah.
go.
So, if you just want to like scroll through, I'll talk as you scroll, I guess.
Okay.
So, as you can see, we do our coined scrolling banner for the website and everything. This has been like a fun little project for me that I've been working on with my nana. Just goes to show we can do all different types of websites. This one was interesting because it's the first non-church website that I was working on. Different things such as just like their values. They have three core things that we were able to focus on this website, and different things like that. Um, so that's just been it's been good. It's still a learning process, but the more we do, and like the more projects we take on, it'll get easier and easier. I'm trying to think. Do
Thomas,
you
you want to show them your newsletter?
all the newsletter page? Yeah, if you
Yes.
click the view more, yeah, that was just like a cool little thing I thought about. Just like with the flipping through the newsletter, just kind of like I remember when I was younger. I think it was Dragon Tales. They had that thing, and I always thought that was cool to see when I was a kid, and I just wanted to incorporate that with the newsletter. So it's like you're just reading it, like you're flipping through a magazine. Is there anything else? We also started looking into working with campaigns. I don't know. That site is live as well.
If you
What?
tell me that first
Okay.
part of the URL, I can bring it up. If you tell me the first part of the URL, like you did Quiet Storm Dash Foundation, if you tell me just the first part of the URL, I can pull that up
That's going
as
to
well.
be campaign boilerplate.
Okay. Campaign, no dashes or anything.
No dashes.
Okay, let's see if I can get that. And yep, I spelled my. I would say, oh, can I spell boilerplate? It looks like I did. Okay, here we go. It's like I was sounding it out. Boilerplate. All right, here we go. All right, stand by.
So this is a new thing we're starting to look into. Just working with campaign managers and stuff like that. Just a little like template this is our campaigner. Was it Jordan?
Yes, that's Jordan.
It's
Jordan,
like
who's running for nothing.
he's running for Usta. But yeah, it's really cool. Just the different things you can do, and Lovable is a great website
Yes, it is.
to get it through because AI like helps you along the process. So it just like makes everything easier. You just get to bring your ideas to life and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
Yeah, so this is something that we're going to be looking into in the next week, reaching out to some of the local people that are campaigning and are about to run their campaigns for office. So we thought that there might be a few people out there that might be in need of a website. So we just did this draft so that if someone is interested, we already have one in place that we can share with them. Um, it was real funny because when we first showed this during one of our meetings, our boss meetings, um, some of the ladies from the call thought that this was an actual man running for office, that Mr. Morgan, Jordan Morgan, was actually running for office. But it's just a face that we have in there. And basically anything that we encounter or someone agrees to, do have us do their website, we just interchange things. And what's very, very good for me is my former background was with diversity. I worked with the Human Rights Commissions in Montgomery County, Maryland, and and a lot of civil rights offices and things like that. So I was always very focused on making sure that everything that we produced and what we put out was diverse. So this picture you see here, that you can't see it real good because the bar is up. But anyway, it was just it was all just one nationality of people, and I just went in and told um, the I said, diversify the picture. I want people from all nations there. There are a whole lot more people that we took out of the picture, but you can do, and it's just as simple. And you just sell it. You can have something like Dee was saying. The computer or AI actually put the roses on the floor for her. They lit that candle. They turned the water on. I mean, it's just amazing, the things that that this AI can do, and I'm excited because I've never seen anything like it in my life, and I am happy to still be here to experience it. So again, we reach out to all of the college students out there that are looking for something a little extra, or maybe a side career or a side opportunity. AI is the way to go. So I'm sure that Coach D will be sharing all the necessary information as far as how you can get in contact with the office, because either you're going to be involved or you're going to be left behind. And we don't want anyone to be left behind. So, with that, Coach D, anything else?
Yay, we're sending virtual round of applause. Great job, everyone. We're sending virtual round of applause. This is absolutely beautiful. All of the websites, from churches to nonprofit organization to elected official candidates. Wow, I know this is an inspiration to many. And I truly thank you all for just sharing your gift, your talent as we celebrate National Apprenticeship Week. All I can say is, wow, this is truly a wow. I salute you. Pretty soon, y'all gonna be like, "Oh, we knocked out 100 websites this week." Woo! I can just see it. I'm speaking it. And
And
so,
one other thing,
yes,
Coach D,
yes,
I also want to reach out to any candidates that need assistance and need a website. Give us a call, because we already got the boilerplate and
yes.
we can just go and grow from there.
Amen. We're gonna make sure every single person sees this video on the planet. We're going to make sure of that after we do this pre-recording. Amen. All right. Thank you all. This was beautiful. All right. We're going to continue on with this celebration for this week. It's such an exciting time. I love this time of the year every year with our National Registered Apprenticeship Week. This is the 12th annual with the United States Department of Labor. And so as
Okay.
this gets pushed out, we want to just say happy National Apprenticeship Week. All right, we're going to go ahead and continue around virtual room here, and I am going to say bye to Mother and to Thomas. Bye. All right, so we're going to continue on our virtual boardroom, and next, because Tug, who we affectionately call the Uncle Gary, he said, I want to go after Mother. I think we going in age order, although Z's not older than all of us. So I think after Z, I think is going in age order. I think because Uncle made this request specifically. Say, I want to go after Mother. So I think at this point we're going because I'm younger than Uncle and Uncle's younger than Mother. And so we're going to continue on and I'm going to bring to the stage all around this world because our Boss International family calls this young man Uncle Gary as well. So I'm going to bring to the stage the Uncle Gary. Hey there, Uncle. My mom's youngest brother. So we're going to bring to the stage the Uncle Gary as we celebrate this National Apprenticeship Week. I'll give you a little Vegas background love too. Yay, from Las Vegas for a moment as we celebrate National Apprenticeship Week. Now, since you are an elder in the family, I am going to just submit for a moment and allow you the first opening remarks for just coming in your own way as mom's baby brother. And then usually when I
Oh,
say that, you say, what? Okay, go ahead.
all right. Thank you. I love you so much, niece. I love my niece, boy. And
Love you
thank you,
more.
mother. Thank you, mother, and Thomas for bringing your presentation in such an eloquent manner. So first, for those of you who don't know, I am the biological uncle of the Tech Queen, and my job really is in the background. And what I do is build and develop systems that support what she's doing. I use AI platforms like Grok. I use Grok. I use Claude. I use Notebook LM. I use ChatGPT. I use Canva. And every once in a while, I wind up in another platform because they all are better at things. So each one is better at something else that the other is not as good at. So after using AI for a long time, I learned that it was so much like a genius human, a human, but a genius human, and that was wow. That was really something that shocked me, and I really took a long time for me to fathom its capabilities. It was so smart, but matter of fact, uh, one time I was working on something in ChatGPT and it recommended another platform for me that I might, it might would turn out better if I use another platform. But anyway, so I was using like Chat GPT and I asked Chat GPT to help me with something in Canva. And I thought it might get jealous because it scared me because I thought it might get jealous. I wanted to use another platform, but the platforms they interact with each other. So if you're working in one platform and you want to use another one, oh, it's okay, and it's not bad to ask one of the platforms that you're on to help you with another platform because they're interactive, they're interchangeable, and they don't get jealous of each other. Okay, so my first project that actually introduced me to AI was uh, to write an autobiography and have AI review it and rewrite portions of it. All I had to do really was to make minor changes in the tones and the language category and the mood, such as opposed to formal. I might want to use some slang in there. So it eventually it learned the tone that I preferred there in my book and my book was then born and ready now is ready to publish. I began writing it about a year ago, so I've been using AI for at least a year. And from there, uh, I had to create a system that kept track of students' progress in the CompTIA platform for the TDJ Foundation and WIOA. And the group of students were all studying and preparing for their certification. And I think it's Security Plus, but there was other like A Plus, Cyber. But anyway, that required going online, downloading the lessons they completed, exporting that really into a spreadsheet, and having the AI to calculate the overall percentages of lessons attempted and the overall score. So that information was imported by AI into a form I created called Progress Report, which was a summary of each student's average score in each section. So once I spent 5 or 6 hours setting it up, I can now generate hundreds of reports in less than 5 seconds. So there's AI again. Once they do all the heavy lifting, get it all set up, it works like it's like a miracle. So when people say AI learn, yeah, it does. It actually learns your system because once you send a screenshot, it's like it can see what you're doing. It's not only does it hear you, it can also see what you're doing. So if you send it a screenshot, it can tell you where to proceed from there. For example, if you're using Adobe, it knows everything there is to know about Adobe, but there's several versions of Adobe. So, what it learns is the version that you're using. So after you send it a few screenshots, then it can guide you into whatever you're doing. It can guide you into it seamlessly. So that was a great help to know that all I had to do was just let it see it. And that was weird because it's like it's got eyes, you know. So it just needs to know the version, and it'll guide you right on through. See, so my next project was to create a study guide or what I call a tutorial, complete with videos for our customer relationship management system. And what is that? So a customer relationship management system is a technology to automatically perform the repetitive tasks requiring, they manage customer interaction and trigger action-based data, and that's based on the behavior and without requiring any human intervention. So in essence, it's a system that uses AI to handle every aspect of a business, like answering phones, composing, sending and answering emails, scheduling appointments, reviewing and maintaining sales record, and on and on and on. So that was a major accomplishment in using AI because that is an entire system that I'm working with. And it's an automated system and it allows one to set up a whole business with the minimum amount of human activity involved in it. I can show you, let me see, a screenshot. Were we in stream? Let's see, screen pop. Let's see if I can do it in screen. Uh, okay, niece.
I'm here.
Okay, so I wanted to share the entire screen. Let's see if I do it. Can you see my screen?
Not yet, but it's okay if you tell me which one. You probably got to hit share again at the bottom, like they. Oh, wait. I think I can. I think I have to show it on this end, and you may
Okay,
just have to hit the share button again. Yep, I see it. I see it. I just have
okay,
to give it permission. So as soon as you go to the actual one, then I'll show it. Because right now it's showing all of us. So go ahead and put it. I can see in the back end. Nobody else can see. So go ahead and go to the page you want, and then I'll publish it on the stage.
okay.
Because
I'm
it
on the
is
page.
up.
Okay, I'm on the page I want.
Okay, good. There we go. All right, I'll go ahead and add to the stage. All right, there we go. If you maximize it, because I can see the back end, look like a bunch of stuff back there. Can you maximize that one
Okay.
so we can see? Yeah, that's what was throwing me off. There we go. Okay, zoom in just a little bit for the younger people that can't see this. Okay, all right, because you were sharing, I just had to publish it.
Okay. Can you see it?
Can Yes, sir. Do you mind hitting Control Plus a few times just so I can see? I don't have these glasses.
What?
Control Plus just a few
It,
times. Yeah, there we go. Just so I can see it about 3, 4 more times. For those of us been on these computers for 40 something years. Okay, there we go. All
okay.
right. I can see it a little bit. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Can you see
Okay.
it?
Yes, sir.
Can everybody see it?
Yes, sir. You got thumbs up? Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, so this is the actual introduction page. My goal was to take you step by step through the process and the process of automating a system. And just to give you a quick idea, I'm not going to read but a paragraph or two. In today's competitive landscape, businesses that leverage artificial intelligence gain a decisive edge in efficiency, customer engagement, and revenue growth. AI is no longer a futuristic concept. It is a practical, scalable, that means it can adjust to the size and type of business that you have, solution that can automate operations, enhance decision making, and transform how organizations manage the relationship with their customers. The key is automation. In a customer relationship management system, automation is the use of technology to automatically perform repetitive tasks, manage customer interactions, and trigger action based on data or behavior without requiring human intervention. And real quick, what that actually means in practice, instead of your team sending text or follow up emails, updating customer records, scheduling appointments on the calendar, tracking leads, those leads are people who are interested in what you have to offer, making and answering and returning phone calls, keeping track of invoices and payments, organizing and optimizing Google reviews, maintaining Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn presence, keeping track of where a potential customer is in the system. That means have you called them or have they returned your call? Did you remember sending an email or have you checked your mailbox or text messages? Checking and updating tasks you have set for yourself, reviewing sales reports, advertising, marketing strategy, and filing taxes. Just to name a few. The CIM does all this and more automatically based on rules that you set. So what I did was I took all of these categories and I found out where they were at in the CRM system, how they got there, what they were used for, uh, how you can and you can show other people how to use the system. So the purpose of me creating this study guide or this training manual is that for those who learn it, they can transfer their knowledge to someone else. And from that point, they will be able to use it and to transfer to somebody else, but especially businesses, because businesses need the system. They're paying secretaries, the receptionists, and they're paying accountants and taxes and all that. And they got to do it. And the CRM system handles all of that. So I just want to introduce this system. And I know that Mother and Z and Cap, I think all of you are already using it. And you probably already took my quiz at the end of every rank, because we use a rank system where you start with the civilian and you advance to a recruit. That's the first step in the army. And then from there you move to the private and sergeant and on to ranks all the way up to the AI general. And once you get to the AI general, you will have mastered the CRM system. So all of my study guides and my training manuals, they cover that. You may be aware of the navigational panel on the left side when you go to app.unitedstateshelp.com. When you go there, the first thing you'll see is the navigation panel. That's that black panel on the left side for those that's using the system already. And that they have different categories. For example, the launch pad, you got sites, you got automation, you got various categories there. and you need to know what each of those categories are there for. I mean, they wouldn't put them there if they were not part of the function. So though if you learn the system, you can learn the system by jumping around, and you can actually, begin making money with the system by jumping around. But if you don't know exactly what you're doing, if you don't know exactly what the system has to offer, you're missing out on a lot, because people that actually buy the system or purchase the system, they need to know how to operate it. And we don't really have time to be training somebody how to operate a system that we're giving them. So uh, you need to know the system, in case somebody wants to ask questions. That's why I created in each category, beginning with the civilian. There is an exam for the civilian, that where you are advanced to the recruit. There's an exam for the recruit, and I created an exam. AI created the quizzes and exams for me, but it wasn't quite what I wanted, because it threw in answers that was easy. It might give you four answers, only one of them makes sense. And I thanked AI for helping me, but I felt that it would be better if I spent the time in creating the questions and the answers for the quiz. So it wouldn't be so easy. You'd have to know what you're doing in order to pass it. So that's what's coming up, Mother, and Z and everybody. That's what's coming up. The quizzes that you would take from here on in is not going to be quite as easy. But in the end, you'll receive your certificate, and you receive your patch. Like your patch, you got the private patch and the sergeant patch and the corporal and the captain, all that. You got your patches. So once you pass the private, you not only gonna get a certificate, you'll also get a patch that you can't actually put on your arm because it's a digital patch. But what I did, I attached it to the actual certificate. So you have the certificate and the patch that compromises that. That goes along with the particular rank that you have completed. So with that, I think
Thank
okay.
you.
Oh, not quite one. I got one other thing to say.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're on the roll. You're on the
I'm
roll.
on the road. I started out to show up. I said, wait a minute, since I'm here. Okay, so why automation matters in the CRM system, that concludes the first introduction. Without automation, your leads get ignored. I mean, people will be trying to get in touch with you. They can't. Follow-ups are inconsistent. You want to follow up and you forget to follow up with this person. And 3 days later, oh, I forgot to. Okay. Data becomes messy. You don't know who's where, what stage they're in. Your sales opportunities are lost. With automation, every lead is handled immediately. Every customer gets consistent communication, and your team focuses on closing deals, not the administrative work. So that's very important to know. That's another reason why you need to learn to understand the system, so you can keep track of everything that's going there, and that you don't lose one of your leads. And when I click next, this is a built-in sales pitch, because you remember I said most businesses, they don't have a lead problem, they have a follow-up problem. So this is a sales pitch that you can use
That's
whenever
that's
you are
good.
dealing with, huh?
I just said that's good. That was your amen corner. That was an amen.
Oh, okay. I heard some. But then, okay, thank you. So yeah, this is the sales pitch. This is what you can use when you're trying to actually sell the system. This is a pitch, because some people they want to know, what should I say? How do I get somebody to get this system? So this is a sales pitch that AI actually created. I kind of guided it into what I wanted, and it gave me a real nice sales pitch, real brief, something that you can say. And let me see. With that, this moves into the automation. So this is something different. But anyway, thank you for your attention and your time, and I'll pass it on back to my niece.
Sending love all the way from the DMV. Thank you, Uncle, holding down the fort in Vegas. Thank you so much. You did a great job. And you are my hero. I want to be like you when I grow up in those. I hope I be 75 still, or not 70. I'd be in my late 70s, mid 70s, mid 70s. Yeah, you're
Wow.
considered mid 70s. Just
Oh, okay.
still
Wow.
doing it. Still, and I see you at age 95 still doing this AI. Still
Hey.
doing the AI. I
Yeah,
see
I
it.
will be. Yeah, I see myself doing it probably every single day of my life, doing something with it.
Yeah, with AI. So you inspire me. You inspire me. I got about another 60 years before I catch up with you, but you inspire me.
Oh,
Don't
thank
y'all
you.
be down there calculating, doing the math now. But
Okay, thank
so I see somebody, wait a minute, 60, wait, trying to figure out my age. But anyway, love you,
you.
Uncle. We're going to keep this party going. Thank you so much. Love you.
Okay,
We're
love you
going to
too.
move right on to the stage. Our Dr. Karen. I've known Dr. Karen since childhood, and I tell you, going to bring her to the stage and Deborah because it's all about that multi generation. Oh, and we matching, got our red. We are matching. Woo, looking beautiful. I think we both look like we did when we were in high school, huh? What you think? We both look as young as we did when we were in high school, right?
I
A couple
think we
years
did. I think we
ago.
did
Okay,
pretty good. We did pretty good.
we doing pretty good. I think so. I think so. All right, I'm gonna bring Deborah to the stage as well, who is also matching. We're the ladies in red today. Wait a minute. We're the ladies in red. Wait a minute. All right, there. So I am going to turn over to you all. You all come in your own way. And we only have a couple more after you all. So let's continue on in our red. And I love red because that represents to me the blood of Jesus. I know it's the red, white, and blue, our colors in the United States flag and all that. To me, every time I see red, I think about the blood, the blood, the blood. All
Yeah.
right. I know it was the blood. But anyway, I'm going to pass the virtual microphone over to you all. Go right ahead and come in your own way.
All right. Well, thank you. It is so great to be here and to talk about Ashta and to talk about how it has benefited me so greatly. It's been such a blessing. And Deborah here too. She is so incredibly skilled at what she does. She actually um, come through the Usher program and she works the support desk. So let me just take you back for the whole reason why I came to Usher. So I run a business, it's a patient advocacy business. And yes, just from the thought of that, if you know the health system and all the layers, yes, it is quite demanding and busy. And I love it. And it also entails not just health, but helping people get their finances in order and educating the healthcare leaders about advocacy with patients and things like that. So when I put this business together about 2020, it was just me, and I also had a W-2 job. So I call the job W-2 because it's not my passion. My business is my passion and my calling. So all these years I've been in this business, I've been having some mentors and I've been having training, but my head stayed so unclear about how to proceed in my business. It was always so much work. I didn't have anything consistent. Talking about automations, no, it was my fingers with text messages or maybe creating something that I can send out. But it was no real system. And because I had no real system, it wasn't very clear. Everything that I did, I just based it off of what I needed for the client. So I went through a couple of mentoring programs, and what I found is that yes, there are some things that you can learn from them, but what I needed some hands on. I needed someone to actually come in and do some things for me while I was learning because it was so hard to learn everything and then implement at the same time. So implementation kind of took a back seat. So when I got here with Ashta, and I got with my longtime dear friend, the tech queen, who I've always supported her. Coming into this program, it was phenomenal. She was there every day. We were in a group, as you see here today, called the Called, because we love God and we are the called according to his purpose. And so we build our spiritual principles into our business, which is something that if you believe in Jesus, you know you cannot do anything without inviting him in, because he's the one who tells you what to do. So we make sure that every day we keep ourselves grounded in that. And so as I'm learning, I learned a few things and I was like, wow. And then I learned that I could have a platform that actually track my clients from beginning to coming through. Who am I missing? I never had any of that before. And I was missing a lot of people. And you know, when you don't have your system together and you don't have the automation, your process is really weak and it's very hard to build upon that, because then you're building in chaos. And so then if you're marketing in chaos and you're just looking confused. So while I was in the program, I met Deborah, and she is one of the people at the help desk. And I said, I need some help. I had done a few things, but I wasn't moving at a pace to get things moving, because as coach says, if it don't convert, it don't work. So I needed it to work. So I needed to convert. So I actually hired Deborah to help me. And when I tell you, in a matter of hours, seeing what she did, it took all this clutter out of my head and put it right in the CRM, where I could actually see and understand what was happening in my business. So I was able to create the process that I wanted, create the workflow, have automatic tracking of people who needed, who were interested in my service. And I can do memberships in there, my retainer clients. But what I really want you to understand is that I am rocking and rolling now. And just Deborah, can you just please tell them some things about what you did for me and what was expected of me to actually help you, so that you can understand my vision and put it out digitally for me?
Yes, 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 Dr. Karen, thank you. And so from the get-go, I mean, as a standard, we always want to sit with our client, with our businesses, and try to get a better understanding of, what their business, like what their operations are like, what's their vision for this platform, and just what they need. And so that's exactly what we did. And one of the key things that Dr. Karen needed was like, to manage her retainer clients. And so one of the things that was important to her is to be able to take payments and also manage the different, the funds and the retainer funds within the yeah, her clients retainer funds. And so as you know, I'm help desk. I help I pretty much immerse myself in Ashta. Just immerse myself, touching on all the tools. It's almost like being in a candy shop, because I get to just touch everything and just kind of navigate it and figure it out and try to, find tools and showcase them, and just really identify the potential, just find the potential in the within the platform and how our businesses can use them. And so we have custom objects within the platform. I was able to build a system where she's able to pretty much, wherever she was managing her payments manually, was able to pretty much set it up to where she can transfer it, merge merge everything to the platform and manage her retainer funds there. She can check, keep up with the status, the status, and automate, notifications to let her clients know the health of their balance. And yeah,
Most importantly,
mhm.
Deborah helped me get my my phone number approved for text messages. And so therefore the number now is tied to my AI employee. So therefore that's less time I have to spend on the phone answering questions. And she taught me how to feed it the knowledge. So now when someone calls my business phone or texts my business phone, it can give them some answers. And therefore, no client has to call me and be told, well, she will call you back because I'm with other clients. You can actually get an answer there. And then, actually, if there is an emergency with one of my patients, say it's a retainer client, they had to go to the hospital, and I'm listed as their patient advocate. Deborah helped me set it up where there's some key words to
Yeah,
my AI. So she'll ask, hey, are you calling from a hospital or a doctor's office? And if they say yes, the AI agent is instructed to get to me right away. So it's those type of things that Deborah did
yeah,
for me, and she did workflows for me and help me understand what triggers a particular workflow.
yeah,
One thing that I want to talk about is my form. You remember my form quite well, right?
yeah, yes, yes, yes,
and, and coach, if you could pull it up on my website, Caricowell, and then
Yes.
take us to the contact page.
Yes, I'll do that right now.
Okay.
Careful well.
Mhm.
Okay, it should be coming right up. Then I'll go to the contact page.
Okay,
Stand
now
by.
while she's doing this, let me explain the importance of the contact page, okay? First, when people would go to my website, there was a button that said send me a message, right? Or join our newsletter. And that information went over to another system that I had. So basically, I had about 6 systems trying to run my business.
yeah,
And I would have to log into this system or log into that system, but I had no way to bring them all together. So being here with Ushta and using the CRM that the Uncle Gary was speaking about, everything now ties to my Ushta system. So when someone reaches out to me for whatever the need is, there'll automatically be a contact created. They'll automatically be tagged with specific categories. And now they will automatically move through a pipeline. And you say, well, what's a pipeline? That's the same thing I said when Coach D was talking about a pipeline. That's the same thing I said to Deborah. What's this pipeline? Well, it's how you can move people automatically through your system and track where they are. So, therefore, if someone contacted me and they did nothing else, I know that they were stagnant. So, I know to reach out or to nudge. Or someone contacted me and I had an assessment meeting with them and I moved them through from the assessment. I can see where they're moving. But the most important thing, any service that I had that had a dollar amount attached to it, I can see it. I can see the opportunity and what the value of that opportunity is. So there's a form on here um, where it says on this page, so let's get started. And if you scroll down a little bit to the form, I had to build because my business is so layered. Okay, if you go to the first button, where you have your the first button there is going to ask you basically what you're reaching out for. Now remember, I have many different services. You could be reaching out for advocacy services. um you could be reaching out because you just want to send me a message. So it's like, if you look at this drop down box, you pick what you're reaching out for, and then the questions on the form change pertaining to what you asked for. That's amazing.
Mhm.
That is amazing. So
Mhm.
now I don't need a website full of forms. And each one that you pick, it's a trigger once you submit it. And once you submit it, thanks to Deborah, who got this form approved, because there was certain language that had to be on there about, opting in for text messages and things like
Mhm.
that. She did all of that for me. And she made sure that I had the right triggers from this form. And what
Mhm.
that would do is it would put you in a sequence so that I don't have to call you and say, hey, you submit this, and have to personally go through all these questions. It's easy for my client, it's easier for me. Whether you want me to speak, then I ask you some speaker questions. It's just so that I can know what you're reaching out about. And the great thing about this as well is that I can vet to see if this is a service that I can offer you. If not, I can send you a message. And if it is, I can send you a message. But now I had to create a whole process because, for one, when someone comes to the business, everyone is not your client. Everyone can't be my client. There's a certain standard of way that I conduct business and that the client has to conduct business. And thanks to Deborah, she put all this in place. When I tell you my phone was going off because she was testing everything, Deborah, 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 she was sending me all
Yep,
kinds of
that's what
things.
you do.
I was loving it. She even templated my email. I just happened to mention to her that, hey, I got this email from this company and I really liked how it was designed. I looked up, Deborah did it. She
Mhm.
introduced my branding into my business, and she fully understood what I needed. And when I saw it, all I could do was just be in awe. So, Deborah, I don't even know how you took what I said and built it the way that you did. I just don't know how you did it, but I'm glad you did it. And this just attests to the high level skills that the support system has as the United States Help Desk. This is why I promote this service to businesses, because you can have access to a lot of Deborahs. Okay.
Mhm.
Deborah's closer to my heart, but
Mhm.
but Deborah is fortunate that she's part of she's part of a company and team to where she had a job. She didn't just get a certificate and have to go out and apply. She was purposely trained to handle USHTA clients and get paid once she got her certifications.
Yes.
Exactly. So the importance of this and how it fits into my business, which is why I promote it so well, is because any other business person, we all can have a health crisis that will put us
Mhm.
on our back. Okay. But with the help that Deborah gave me, although I knew some things, but sometimes you got to, this not sometimes, you just have to get that expert in this.
Mhm.
And with what she did for me or anyone else, I am confident that if I had to go into the hospital a few days, I'm not going to miss a client because I have the business automation that's going to take care of that. And I
Mhm.
don't even have to show up until the appointment because everything is going out. Isn't that the whole purpose?
It
Deborah,
is.
that's the whole purpose.
Yep. AI enhanced automations.
Exactly. And you need to have people who are skilled in this. It's
Mhm.
okay, like maybe somebody can do a landing page and you pay them for that. But then somebody like Deborah would tell you, okay, well, where's information from the landing page going? How are you capturing
Yeah.
who's buying tickets or who's interested and who hasn't bought a ticket, and how are you mass reaching out to them for reminders and things like that. And then you're like, okay, Deborah, what do we do? you know and so I mean, this platform has given me so much freedom, and there's still a lot left for me to do. But this is the first time that I can actually sit down at my computer and I can say, okay, I want to build this. With the start that Deborah has got me, it's just a matter of a few buttons and typing in a few things, and then it manifests. Like I
Yes.
said, she built my membership. She built my membership tiers. She built my retainers. She built my workflow. She had
Mhm.
um, my AI agent is answering stuff right now, and I'm here,
Mhm.
and I can see everything that she's doing. And if it's something I need to handle, she'll send me a text message because that's what she's instructed to do. So, people, when we see these advertisements about get a certificate in 28 days, what do you think you're learning in 28 days? You think you're going to get paid in 28 days? You have to have someone who can turn your thoughts into digital progress for you.
Mhm.
That's what Deborah and the other support team does. And now that I have this in place, I am looking to mentor some young people in my business where if you're in college and you need some college credit, or you in high school, you need some community service credits, I welcome you to reach out to Care Well. Just fill out that form, and I can get with your school and your counselors, and we already have a program developed. It could be tailored to what you need, and I can help you learn together, because it's by the grace of God that my good friend, the tech queen, and her brilliance and her digital brain, that she's able to even teach someone like me this. Now, I'm not 74, I'm 56. But what I tell you, that I can finally look and see that my business is growing and scaling in a direction that will allow me to leave my W-2 job. I am excited about that. And when I can take on some of the young people, you don't have to be in my community. It can be virtually. But you can learn in my business what I'm learning from Ashta, and take advantage of those opportunities to even jumpstart a whole new community for you. So please do not hesitate. If you see this, just reach out to me. And Deborah, you may have some other things to say. I can't stop speaking about you, so I'm going to let you speak about yourself.
Mhm. Well, you said it all, Dr. Karen. Thank you.
Absolutely.
um, but just as a recap, I am, part of the United States Help Desk. I'm based here in Las Vegas, as or Coach D introduced us. My goal is to literally just master the Ushta platform, and it's been fun. It's been amazing, so that I can be a resource to businesses like Dr. Karen and other businesses out there. So it's been exciting, and like I said, I'm a lifetime learner, and I just look forward to just helping more businesses and just push up in everyone. So yeah.
For sure. Thank you.
Wow. Oh, this has been awesome. Thank you, Dr. Karen. Thank you, Deborah. You all are an amazing team and just wonderful what you all have been accomplished together. It is just such a pleasure to know you two mighty women of God. To say that I have the pleasure of knowing you two and what you're able to accomplish and produce into the earth. Thank you. God
Thank
bless.
You.
you.
And thank you for
Thank
sharing.
you, Coach.
All right. All right. Okay. So as we transition, we're going to go right along to another person I grew up with in the church choir. Although, oh, I just thought about it, Dr. Karen. We're from Detroit. So Detroit is in the house today. Although we all live in Vegas right now. I'm just how fitting. We go from Detroit to Detroit. Then I think we're gonna head over to Chicago. We're gonna leave Detroit. I probably should have mixed it up, did Detroit and then Chicago. But we're gonna go head over Detroit, I put in the chat there the order, gave an opportunity. So, you all, it looks like Cap is going to be added to the stage next. Hello, Cap. Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. And then we're going to leave. I'm giving heads up when we leave Detroit, we're going to go to Chicago. But thank you so much for, and I'm talking figuratively in terms of our presenters. Hey, Cap, just come in your own way, whatever God has given you to share in this moment. This is your moment to share whatever God puts on your heart about as we celebrate this National Apprenticeship Week, and specifically today focusing on AI.
You know, I had this first, this has been so awesome, just this whole week, and then just looking at what we did today, and then just being part of AI and understanding AI, just being part of that. You know, it's just truly been a blessing to me. And so with that being said, um, it's I don't know. With it being said, I have just came into myself by being part of learning more about AI, learning more about it. You know, I got a call from Coach D. Coach D gave me a call, and I was like, wow, AI, you know, a lot of different things went through my mind. You know, am I equipped for AI? Is AI something that I can do? Right. And when I looked at the platform, I was in awe. I was in total awe of Ushta AI, you know, and with her coming up with this and then looking at the genealogy of AI and looking at youth and families and communities and seniors and making this platform so available to people to learn, people to be able to change their lives. It just gave me clarity. It was like a vision, you know, of 2020 clarity, and not just seeing what was just in front of me, but seeing what's possible, not just for myself, but for others. And I'm a person that always believed that when you can see clearly, you can move differently. And through Ushta AI, I saw more than just technology. The day that she showed me this platform, I saw an opportunity not just to help myself, but to help people and to transform lives and businesses within the communities. And the reason I say that, I had a background in corporate. I've been director of manpower. I worked in workforce development, and I saw friends who were in positions, and those positions were eliminated or changed. And I looked at everything as an opportunity, not for yourself, but to be fruitful for others. And within that, that's why I brought on a young lady. Her name is Ashley, and I brought her into the vision. And the vision was clear. Ashley just didn't join, she stepped in her assignment. And her assignment that she had was to tell other people about Ushta AI. Because one of my things that I always tell people, you cannot do things alone. You have to have that vision of people that surround you. And we are the called, and I have a wonderful group of individuals that surround. But with that is pouring into others and giving them the opportunity. And the vision was clear. And as she stepped in that assignment of understanding what that entails, she's like, 20 vision, 20 people. And those 20 people tell 20 people, and those 20 people tell 20 people. And as it has already took that where we're ready to grow and learn and embrace AI. because I know that when one person gets it, they can impact many. And let me be clear, AI is not the future, AI is now. And what makes this so powerful is that I'm not a tech savvy person. I am not a tech savvy person. I know Microsoft Office with probably intermediate, right? But I didn't let that stop me. Through Ushta AI, I was able to understand the platform. I learned how it functions. I was able to understand workflows and funnels. And then I was able to create a website design. And that's when I knew this wasn't just for me, this is for everyone. And it's not just about technology, it's about access, it's about ownership, it's about building something that lasts. And I've been on these boss calls, which is the boss movement, and it has structured foundation. And then the wonderful part, I'm talking to Ashley, and she graduated from the boss movement. And we're looking at all of the things and guidance of where this can go. And Ashley is now part of that vision. And this is not just the beginning. This is so much opportunity to our world, because as I watched people transform out of their positions that was eliminated, they were like, what am I going to do? What should I do? And this opportunity is open for them to be able to see it. And because when I can see it clearly, I can help other people to see it too. And when we all see it clearly, we don't just follow the future, we lead it. We get to lead the future in AI. And that has been one of the most satisfying things for me. One of the most satisfying things. And when I was able to create this website and create and understand how it flowed, Ushta AI is not just a technical platform. It is opportunity for you. It is opportunity for your kids. It's an opportunity for your family. AI is moving, and you can't be scared of it. You cannot be scared of AI, because AI is here to stay. AI is here to stay. And we have to be ready for it. I would like to share, and I don't know if you can see it.
To pull it up on the screen, the brochure here. It's showing up right now. Your brochure. We're talking about the brochure, correct? I'm going to pull it up
I
on the
was going to
screen.
show the
Oh,
website too.
oh, okay. Okay, let's see if we can see it. Okay, let's see. If you pull it up on your screen, then I can pull it in here.
Okay.
Like, but if you just hit share screen, it's going to show up in the back end, and I'm happy
Okay.
to share it on the screen here.
Okay.
Once
Thank
you hit
you.
share,
Okay.
and then I will up here, and I'll grab it. And while you're doing that, I can share your brochure. Okay, I think I see. Let's see. Do I see it? No, not yet. I'll go ahead and share your brochure as well. Let me just upload that. And then if you just hit that share button twice on your, oh, there we go. It's loading. The brochure is loading. And then, oh, there's the website. I see the website as well. There we go. All right. I'll share it on your end. Let me remove myself from the screen. And I see it on the stage here. Add to the stage. There we go. And that should be it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you,
You're
Coach D.
welcome.
And we
You're
have great leadership
welcome.
at Ushta AI. One
Yes.
of the great things about it is that she's so tech savvy. She's truly a tech genius. And her being able to show and provide this type of platform and make it so easy for a person like myself to go in, be able to create a website, be able to learn the system. I am so excited. And when I show it to other people, they're excited too. When Uncle talked about leads, this allows you to have leads as businesses. I want it just for my everyday life, because how many phone calls do we miss and we need to, and we're not able to take it? But this will be able for you to be able to capture things as far as your businesses, as far as your organizations. This is a wonderful platform for that. So this is my website and this is my homepage. And let me tell you, all of this is AI. What I came across from people were that they were scared of AI. And what I wanted to tell them, AI can be you. You can make an AI bot look like you. You can make an AI bot talk like you. And I wanted to get them to see how AI is extraordinary and how AI workforce is. It's not to take away your job. It actually creates jobs. And help desk support. It also creates jobs and assisting you in what you do on a daily basis. So you can focus on your core position and or your core business. And here is the website. And see, I have a strolling banner. And these are all AI talent. When I say AI talent, these are AI bots. And these AI bots are able to do so many things in ways that we cannot even imagine. And yes, this is my first page. And yes, this is an AI bot. And it allows you to see how a website can be made within moments that a website can be made through AI. But also it shows it shows where you can see what the AI talent can do. So I'm going to hit on Jessica and we're going to go over into another AI talent. And here is an AI talent. Because I had a background in staffing, I looked at the fact that AI talent is there, and it's there to assisting in ways of helping businesses, but also allowing you to keep your staff, and we train them on how to utilize this type of service. Rachel Dawson is an AI agent. Rachel can speak any language across the world. She has business operations and automation, customer service support. And one thing about Rachel, she works 24/7. She does sales and revenue, marketing and branding growth, send out emails, campaign planning, audience targeting, data analysis. As a person who deals in grants and worked in research, real time analysis of research is there, real time business insights and reporting, financial cost, process efficiency, and compliance. It also allows companies to stay in compliance by utilizing the USHDA AI service, because we are a service that will give to making sure that businesses are successful as they streamline their streamline their processes. But outside of just doing that, it allows people to understand AI so much better. And here is the AI talent. These are AI talents, and you can have them the way you want them. This is all AI. Now, imagine Frank talking to you, or Lisa, or John, and we have distinguished AI talents, and commercial AI talents, and fitness AI talents, and influencer AI talents. The whole key is that media, videos, AI. That is where our future is going. This is why it's so important to know about AI, what our services are, and what we provide, from lead capture and generation, CRM, sales pipeline, automation, AI, reporting, analytics. AI AI is so amazing as you capture it, and it does invoicing and payments. This is a business within itself. So once I started showing people who had those positions and said, hey, this is something to look at, grasping AI in your job, grasping AI in your everyday business, and grasping AI in your life is what we need. And the reason we need all of that is because AI is the word of evolution. It is the word of evolution because technology is evolution. And we can make AI bots any way that you want them to look, how you want them to be. And we have made Ushta AI a platform that's not just friendly to the person who's a tech, but also friendly to a person just like me, a person who wanted something new, needed something new, and seen where the beauty of our now is, not future, now is technology and AI. And I am so glad to be part of Ushta AI. I am so passionate about it because one of my passions was is that I would do this. I would provide resources and tools to people so that they could be successful in their daily lives. When I think about this platform, I think about resources and tools so people can be successful in their daily lives. And with that being said, I want to charge everyone to tell people about Ushta AI. And the reason I say that is because outside of just creating jobs, it's helping people stay in them. AI is helping people and businesses to be more successful and grow, which grows our economy. This is something that we all need. We all need to make Ushta AI a name that is community, providing services to youth, providing services to seniors, being that support system of opportunity. When I tell you I'm passionate about it, I am passionate about it because there is no I in team, there is no me in team. Together, each achieve more. And Ushta AI allows that to happen. So what I do want you to do is I want you to look at my brochure. Coach D will bring that brochure up. I want you to scan it. I want you to share it. I want you to tell other people about how great Ushta AI is, but how great AI is for our now, because AI is here and it is not going away. It is evolving. It is in our everyday lives. Now we can sit back, be scared, not know, but I will tell you this. If you want success in what you do, as far as a business, as far as an organization, as far as your job, your position, your career, your passion, feel this passion that I have to make sure that not just this generation knows, that the generations after and the ones to come will know how important AI was at this moment.
Ooh, beautiful. Wow.
And this is my
Absolutely
brochure.
awesome. All right. Thank you, Cap. Thank you for sharing. And I just tell you, wow, this was an amazing presentation. Just awesome. All I can do is say hats off. And I hope people are scanning this. This is going to circulate throughout the United States Department of Labor for this National Apprenticeship Week. So I will just say thank you for sharing. I hear and I feel your passion. Thank you. All righty. Any final 10 seconds?
AI is now. Tell the world about Ushta AI and get on board.
All right. All right. Thank you, everyone. We're going to move right along here. I understand that our next guest, giving a shout out, a round of applause to Cap, my homegirl from Detroit. All right. We're going to move right along here and go to the city of Chicago. Although this gentleman lives in Las Vegas, we're going to go over to him. And then I think we only got one or two more after that. And I'm going to turn this virtual microphone over to Tommy to come in his own way. Everybody in the city of Las Vegas know Tommy. We want the world to know him now. He's already got the whole city. Everybody know who Tommy is. We were reflecting this morning. We're reflecting on how integrated he is to our life and our family, and how interconnected, and how God connected us years ago for such a time as this to fulfill his kingdom purpose on earth as it already is in heaven. So without further ado, and I thank you all that are tuned in and that are still tuned in, and we're going to, again, just push this all out throughout the entire world needs to know Tommy C. So without further ado, I'm going to pause, turn it over to Tommy C. Hi, Tommy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are
How are
in the
you?
world.
This has been an amazing journey. As you've seen, all the fabulous people that are the call, man, I am so lucky to be in the midst of such brilliance, first of all. Such brilliance. But I've had the opportunity back in maybe 2017 to meet Coach D and to actually watch her grow in her assignment, to see her develop where see where she came from to where she is now. And so that's a blessing. That is an entire blessing. I do a lot with her. Anything she asks, I'm there. Transport, I'm there. We do the parades. We do a lot of things together. Everything that we do is in excellence always. And it has really been a journey. But I said to myself, why? Why? Who is this lady? So now I'm beginning to really know who she is. But that's another story. But I'd like to say this about AI because this is the moment where life changes completely. When I say life changes completely, back in 2011, I had a vision, and it was called C-Scope. That was a company back in the Midwest. I was very well known and well known all over the country because I'm with a lot of celebrity. I do celebrity events, so I'm all over the place. So I had a company that I'd started back in 2017 called C-Scope. That's what I named my company, C-Scope. Because at the time I was doing a lot of different things with the automobile business for maybe 40 plus years. So I was doing a lot of things. So I created a company called C-Scope. Never did anything with it, never knew what was going to happen. And now it has come to total fruition. All my thoughts and all that stuff that I did with developing that company, getting the EIN number, now has popped into fruition because of AI. So let me just say this. Okay. Let's go because I'm excited. As you could probably, I'm very, very, very excited. Let's go to the structure, the architecture of my. This is my website, and this is unbelievable. AI did everything that I had imagined, and we'll go step by step. But let's just go to the beginning. The architecture of my assignment uh, actually tells you that C-Scope is the parent company. And under that umbrella of C-Scope, I have three entities under that. C-Scope is the lighthouse, as it would say. C-Scope is the lighthouse, and it's a purpose-driven company, but it's the lighthouse. It is the parent company of what my whole thing is. So C-Scope is the mothership, shall we say. So now all of this that you see, everything that you see is totally AI. And when I say all I did, I listened to Coach and we got on the site, and all I did was to tell this what I had visioned, what I had visioned, what I had visioned. And AI, each pillar that you see, each platform that you see here, each platform that you see is all created by AI. It said everything that I wanted it to say. It structured everything I wanted it to structure. It set up the foundation. Not only did it set up the foundation, it set up the bylaws. It set up all the things that I needed for the company itself. The foundation, I'll tell you what it did. So the foundation, it set up all of my, and to be honest with you, it set up all my financials. It set up my 503c one. It set up all of that for me. It structured everything that I had imagined and put it all into a structure that all I have to do now, it's all on a flash drive. All I have to do now is go to my printer or go to my what and have everything printed out to take it to the necessary my attorneys or whatever to perfect it. So this is just the work of what AI has done. It's really been a journey for me. It is the most exciting thing because I've been in the car business for a long time, and I just basically retired from Chapman as a lead salesperson for them over 13 years, and also a community ambassador. So what I did with AI, we'll just go to partners, if you would, Coach. Go to partners, align partners. Let's click on align partners. So this company that I created is going to be with partners. Okay, it's going to have three legs of partners right now. United States Help Desk is one. You can click on. There's my brochure as well. You can click onto that and go right into everything about AI because I look at this as a business because it is a business to me. This is one leg of my business. Okay, this is one leg of my business that I can get out and do exactly what I need. And when it's all perfected and AI does the rest of it, everything will be done automatically. So this is the first step to put AI under my part as a partner in my organization. And let's go down just a little bit further because I want to get to the good part. A little further down, Coach, if you would, please. All the way down to partners. And you'll come down further, all the way down, all the way down to partners, the last one. Go down further. Right here. So this is who, let's go back. This was very unique because this link goes right into, if you would click on that link, goes right into the business that I love. It should click right into, there it is. I've become an ambassador. I've been always an ambassador for this area because I've helped a lot of people do a lot of things. But I became an ambassador for my company. So I said, this was my first website. And if you go down, this tells a little bit about myself being an ambassador, but let's stop right there. There's a script. Go back up a little bit. Go back up to the scroll. Right there, there's a link. There's a link that goes to the company's websites that I do business. All of our websites. We got in Las Vegas. We have all our inventory in Las Vegas. We also have all of our inventory that's in Arizona as well. AI created all that. That scroll coach and myself got together and we said, well, let's put, and she showed me this. So I put all of this on. This was my first website that I created with Coach. And this website collects all of my data, it does everything. So, but the most important thing right there, when a person goes on that website, they can select the area, well, Las Vegas. They can select that and look at the inventory there. They can also click to the right and collect and see the inventory that's in Arizona as well. So if you go down a little bit further in this website, it'll tell a little bit of story about me and my beautiful, beautiful wife. My wife is my life. I tell you, she has been my anchor in everything that we've done in Las Vegas, whether it be with the various organizations, the parades, the feeding families in need. There's a lot of things that we do. We do it together. We do everything together. And that's been quite important to me when you got to ride or die like that. But that picture you see myself and the Raider Robot, which has been a very big part of what we do for the Tech Summit. I introduced that Raider Robot a few years back, and we've used that Raider Robot for essentially every every tech summit that we've been involved with, because that is technology in itself. So that Raider Robot has been a great asset. And that picture you're seeing right there was with the police commission. We did a big Halloween party, but it just gives you an idea about what I do. But you go down a little further, and it tells each one of these things that you click on will be able to tell you about the offers that I have, the different let's see, the testimonials. So it does everything. It does everything. So this is how it works for me. And I haven't put all my agents in yet, but this is how it works for me. What happens if a person calls in, and once I put the agents in, whether they would be asking about USTA, AI, or whether they would be asking about the automobiles. And there's two other links that I'll put through there. One of them is going to be X39 patch. I haven't added that yet. There's two other organizations I'm going to put up under that partnership. And eventually, that'll be all under my partnership. But what I want to say is that USTA AI is created everything, everything that I thought I wanted to say, everything that I thought that I wanted to do, USTA AI has created it. USTA AI not only created that website, you can go back, USTA not only created that website, it did another thing. It also created my master legal operations. It created my everything legal, all the documentation I need from a 501(c). It created a spreadsheet, a budget for each and every company. It has been totally amazing, 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 amazing. And so what I'm saying is, I was able to take a dream, and put it all up under one little platform, and under my name, C-Scope. It tells about leg. This tells my whole story. If you really want to know Tommy C, go to TommyC.com, and you'll know the real truth about the person and the real heart of the person and the reason that this was created. It was created for purpose. It was created to pass this along to my kids later on, to show them how you can generate money and all this other stuff. But this is my legacy. This is my legacy. And this was all created by AI, and it's a blessing. But let's go one step further. When I was a kid, coming out of high school, when I graduated, it's funny that you know how they write the little things on your picture, and on my picture it said this: pen and ink are which plow. That stuck with me. What is that? What does that mean? Pen and ink are which plow. Let me say this. Until now, up until now, I finally realized what that meant. That meant that there must have been a calling in my life to write, to put things down, to write and do a lot of things like that because I've always been in the public eye. I've always been doing the celebrity stuff, celebrity golf outings, the black rodeos, this, that, and the other, the actual rodeos, always out in the public, always talking, always being out there making things happen. But I wasn't writing a lot of it down. So with this product, AI, I have been, and Coach told me because sometimes I write every day to be honest with you. But Coach said to me, you know what? You should probably write a book. And so that seed was planted, and I got into my AI, and you can actually physically talk to this. You can talk out your vision. Amazing. Amazing. You can talk out your vision. It's like you're talking to God because you can talk out your vision. I sit in my office that I'm in right now, and I sit there and I spoke what my heart was saying, and it began to write my book, my manuscript. And so far, I've got 70 pages, and these are some unbelievable thoughts. Because what happens is you put the best of you into it. You put your heart into this, and this will create the you that you don't really know that you are. This will create everything that you think. It'll just bring out your true thoughts. So I've got 70 pages of a book, pretty much completed now. I got a lot of work to do on this project here to make it all come together, and I just want to thank Coach for making this platform available and available to anyone. So what I'm going to do is to get in touch with the businesses that I know to let them know about the benefits of AI and to really learn from AI. AI is teaching me how to go into what I need to do, where I need to put. Do I need to go into Facebook? Do I need to go into all the media platforms? It'll tell me. It'll tell me where and how to go. And with the guidance of Coach, this will be another great journey in my life. So now, what I'm basically saying is that through AI and all this platform, I'm creating three streams of income. The stream of income with AI, which is most important, the Ushta AI platform, the stream of income still with the Chapman brand that I represent for years and years. Also with X39 Patch, which is a light patch. It's a company that I will be getting involved in. And there's one other company that I will be getting involved in. But these will be streams of being income that will be handled through AI once I get my bots in. They will, like somebody calls in, they want to know about Chapman, and they want to know about Ushta. They want to know about the X39. Well, these bots will be programmed to do all the heavy lifting for me. They'll do all the explanation. They'll do everything that I need them to do and to generate what I need them to generate and to bring that information back to me so I can do what I do best, and that's just make it happen. So AI does all the lifting. All I do is sit back and listen. And when it comes to me, I become the face of all of that to make it happen. So I'm just grateful. I'm grateful beyond any measure of gratitude for all that you do, Coach. And this platform is touching people all over the world. I mean, you've got 117,000 jobs that are available or more, 117,000 opportunities. I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is just the tip. And I am so grateful to be a part of this journey from the first day that I laid eyes on you. And the thought came into my mind, who is this person? And God has revealed the magnificence of who you are and the blessings that you will have for people all, just not here, but everywhere, all across the country, all across the country. You brought something into my life that's immeasurable. You brought boss into my life. Boss is a platform that if you speak those words, they'll get into your heart and become a greater part of you. So for this, I am so grateful. I'm so grateful to be in the midst of all you beautiful, brilliant ladies and gentlemen. I am grateful just to be in the midst of that, to learn and to go further, because it's not over. This is just a stepping stone into my future. And I am just totally grateful, and get it, catch it, make it happen. Because AI, just like Kat said, AI is now, ain't going nowhere. AI is now, and even a youngster, not telling you how old I am, but a youngster like myself can do this and do it with pride, joy, and happiness. Thank you.
And thank you so much. What a pleasure. And we just are so excited for your journey, Tommy. We're so excited for your journey. Thumbs up if you can hear me. I'm sending love, appreciation all the way from DMV. And we wish you all the best in all your endeavors. Thank you so much for sharing. We salute you. And we are in agreement for all those multiple streams of income. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. TommyC.com. If you want to get in touch with Tommy, you can reach him at TommyC.com. All right. Thank you, Tommy. All right. We're going to go right ahead here. I know that we're going to hear from Lisa for just a few words, Henrietta, just a few moments, and then we're going to hear from them. They just have a few moments, and then Jill is going to close us out with the entrepreneur credo. So we'll hear from Lisa and then Henrietta, and that should cover all of the called at this time. So I'm going to pull up Lisa to the stage. We'll hear from Henrietta, and then Jill will close us out with the entrepreneur credo. All right, I'm going to welcome Lisa to the stage. Lisa, can you hear me, Lisa? Uh-oh, Lisa, are you there? Okay. Can you hear me? All right. So we're going to go ahead and we'll try and come back to Lisa. And let's see if Henrietta is there. Henrietta, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. All right. So we'll come back to Lisa. All right. So Henrietta, however the Lord, whatever you feel led to say. I know
Well,
you have been on this journey with us for a short while, but whatever you feel
yes,
led to say, we want to give all of the called an opportunity to just come in your own way.
I came on knowing I retired in December 39. And just so happened we was at in November we were at the birthday party for Sister Warren. And it's something I was hesitant going over to talk to you. But I said, okay, I'm going over and sending ask Duana, I need some a job after I retire. Because I need additional, supplementary income because I'm gonna lose a few paychecks, but I wanted more income. And I
Yeah.
want to stay up because I've been working on my computer for 39 years. I said I want to continue keeping my mind sharp and everything,
Yeah.
my focus and everything. So she said, well, she was pointing to Uncle. Uncle's over there. He can testify that he's doing AI. And I said, well, hey. I say AI or cybersecurity. So when I did sign up, I signed up for both, but I guess the Lord shifted me to AI.
Yeah.
And it's been I love the family we're in. Like you say, the call all of us together.
Yes.
We're like a village. I mean, if
Yes.
you stuck one of the other persons that's on in the group, they will help assist you. I'm taking off my glasses now with your system, and I'm working on my website as well. And Z was helping me. We was on there for a while. And I said, "Oh, Z, I'm getting mad at it." But you have that saying that there's no such word as can't. I
Yes.
said, I can't do that. And you looked at me, gave me that look. I said, I better not say that word no more. But
Yes.
it's exciting. It's a lot of opportunity and everything. Like you said, you have to be focused and trained and stick to it, like Tommy was saying, is there for you. The opportunity is there. It is. I want to reach. I'm a youth superintendent at my church, and I want to reach some of the high school students to come out. And like you say, a lot of people not going to college, like someone said earlier, I heard in their presentation, that there would be a great opportunity to earn income and have a career.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is awesome. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. With like the rest of them, but I have to keep pushing myself. And
Well,
this is
we're so proud of where you came. Yes, we're proud of
I,
you.
yes. I'm I'm getting there. It's awesome.
I have to tell you, when you went to Jamaica with us years ago, with speaking of the Warrens, with the Warrens, yourself, and all of us, with the boss, so to come back full circle, I said, I see God is just bringing everything back full circle in
Yeah.
many of us. So I'm excited to be
Yes.
re-entangled with you at this level.
Yes, it has to be. I have to be. It has to be like you said, the steps that he's ordered me to go to, and even during the boss time, it's like refreshing my Bible study and giving me more influence in the Bible and be cautious of the words that you say because you making us say those pledges and we skip a word. Go back, go back. I love that because you have to be conscious
Yeah.
of what you're reading in order for it to
Yeah.
be filled into your soul. So you like God words you can't add or take away. I love that concept.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing. And any final words, or was that a period?
Period.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead. Thank you, Rihanna. All right, Lisa, let's try and see if we can get Lisa back. Can you hear us now, Lisa?
I can hear you. Sorry, my microphone was on mute.
Oh, it's okay. It is okay. Come in your own way. I think we're wrapping up because the last voice we'll hear will be from Jill with the entrepreneur credo, unless somebody private chat me. But that is the last voice we will hear. And then I'm turning over to you, Lisa. Just come in your own way. I know you're one of the newer team members. So, how has your journey been so far? And I do have your brochure ready to pull up at whatever point. So, just let me know and just come in your own way. And we'll get ready to wrap up because I know some folks have W-2 jobs on the side, and we want to make sure everybody got, I don't, we want to make sure that all is well. But go right ahead, Lisa. Come in your own way.
Okay, well, hello, everybody. My name is Lisa Pennington, and I'm super excited to be a part of Ashta AI. I was actually referred to by another member, Zephora. I don't know if she's still on, but yeah, she invited me, and it was a little confusing at first because it was completely different from what I was used to. See, I'm a homemaker and also part-time jobs in retail here and there. And, I have my own family life. And when she told me about this, I had to do some research about it. And this is actually it is one of those hidden treasures that we're trying not to make hidden. We're trying to make it available to everybody because it's actually a real useful tool. If I had my own business, I would definitely jump on this because it is very helpful. It has all these services bundled into one. And I know a lot of businesses out there, they usually use social media and well, it's hard to keep up with social media because they have so many friends and so many different requests. And with this particular tool, it helps them keep track of every single inquiry, and it gets back to them automatically when they don't have the time to do it, or maybe they don't have enough staff to do it. Um, Coach D, would you be able to pull up the brochure for me, please?
Yes, yes, I absolutely can. I am. Just stand by here. I'll go ahead and pull that up for you. And so that everyone can see. Absolutely. I'll go ahead and pull it up and then they can scan and um, give me 1 second here. I'm going to pull it up. And while we're doing that, I just want to say you're doing a great job to just come in. And I know you have your brochures and we're dropping them off at, different places or, had different niches in mind that you want to share this vision with. So I know you just come in and just went right to work, so to speak. And we salute you. We congratulate you. And we just know that you will continue to do well with this. And so this is your brochure here and anyone on the screen, because we're not just going by who's on here now, but as we say, we will take this and spread it throughout during this National Apprenticeship Week through the United States Department of Labor, National Apprenticeship, and all their social media handles. We'll push it out to them after this recording is edited. So whatever you want to say about your brochure, go right ahead, Lisa.
I do have a sample one on hand just to show everyone. So I have been going around to local businesses and actually doing a little bit of cold calling too, and just trying to teach everyone about these opportunities that we have available to them. Some people are a little intimidated about AI still, but I think it's because they don't fully understand how they can use AI to work for them. And it's actually it's very catchy too, because there's so many big businesses out there. They didn't start out big, they start out small, and they invested in AI and automation, and that's how they grew so much. So we're trying not to let any businesses be left behind, but it is up to the business owners. There's no pressure. We're just putting it out there as a resource for them to use. So whenever they're ready and they want to take the next step forward, they can, scan the QR code in the back and it'll take them to the main page, give them more information, show them all the options they have. And if they're ready to move forward, then it's just a click away. And then they're doing this for their future. It's time to turn dreams into realities. And this will help them significantly. They won't always have to rely on social media. And I think it's just really, really great. It's a really awesome resource.
Well, we wish you the best in all your endeavors. And thank you so much for coming on and for just continuing to share and learn and press and show up. Because as our coach said, if you're in the room, you'll catch it. So we appreciate you just showing up, be in the room to catch it. And with that being said, I think it's the appropriate time to go ahead and close out with our entrepreneur credo that Jill wanted to close out with. I'm going to add her to the stage. In fact, raise your hand in the virtual stage if you all want to be on with us. You don't have to recite. We can just be on for Mercher. This is our finale. If you want to be on, just wave your hand in the virtual room here. If you want to be on, there's Cap on our stage here. And I'm going to go ahead and mute everyone. And we're going to turn it over to Jill and have her stay. See if I see anybody waving their hand. Anyone want to be on with us as Jill okay, I see you. Yep. That's our grand finale. There we go. And I'll mute everyone. Hi there.
If you don't mind, I wanted to say a little bit before I do the entrepreneur's credo.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, so it's like I learned a lot today. Every day I learn more and more. But how do we do all of this? And this
Yeah.
is the apprenticeship opportunities. And what that means is that you learn,
So it's
you
like
earn, and you grow. And we do it all every morning by building on a spiritual substance. That's the boss program, right? And but we have to keep up with times. We have to do like my father used to say, switch reels. We have to change our mindsets. And I think of that because I started with the phone company. I started with the phone company when it was just local service. You just called local. We didn't have, and it was a different company for long distance, but we had to grow with that, right? My mother had a hard time accepting call waiting. She said, "Oh, that's rude. I don't want nobody interrupting my calls with no call waiting or whatever," right? But we had to grow, right? So we grew from the cell phone to long distance. I'm sorry, from the home phone to long distance to the cell phone. But in between there, we had a beeper, right? We had a pager. But how many people have a home phone right now? See, just one person raised their hand because the only thing that was stopping us before was 911, right? We couldn't make 911 from the cell phone, but now it's free. And everybody, look at the age groups that we have here. Everybody has a cell phone, right? If you don't have a cell phone, you want to know what's wrong with that person, right? And so that's where AI is going because now in a home, it used to cost a lot, but I kept my floor model TV for a long time, but then we went to the flat screen, right? That's the new age. Everybody has a flat screen TV. Everybody has a cell phone. Everybody has we call them Bluetooth, right? And that's the same with AI. That's where it is because you got to keep up because if you don't know AI, you can't get a job. It used to be, right, that you're supposed to be able to type so many words per minute. But now you got to know AI. So you got to keep up with the times. And like you said, and all you guys talked about what it does for your business. And it has multiple talents. And then Cap, would you come up with a resume? It knows everything. It does the work for you. So this is a necessity, and that's what we need to tell people. So from what I learned from all of you guys, I took a lot of notes. And like I said, when we went to flat screen TV, then DVR. Remember, you used to pay for that. That's just a common thing now. Everybody has DVR. You can get movies on demand, and then it's where people getting away from cable because you use something different now. But that's just where AI is, and you got to keep up with it and how it grows in its technology, and that's what we're teaching people. And we want to be the show people that we're saucepreneurs, the system as a service, right? For everybody. But how do we do this? We do this by building on spiritual substances. Every morning we put God first. Every morning we start with our foundation. And also with it, where it talks about what we're doing is we're training the world, not just the global generation, we're training the world, we're training everybody to win the world for Jesus Christ through what kind of economics? Kingdom economics, right? And we're teaching the relevance of God and His Word in meeting one's needs for success and to economically empower youth and adults, not just get adults like us, through the development of our talents. Everybody talked about the so many different talents that they have, and we develop those through AI. And what do? We're taking a vertical, we're switching reels, we're changing our mindset. We're changing our mindset to the when, the now. And we're taking a vertical leap of faith in doing this. And we're doing right. We're doing right. We're doing things the way they're done now. And like our coach GMT would say, you need to shape up and win. And we shape up and win with boss the movement. And like I said, we change our mindset. And what do we do first? We replace our bad habits. Well, let's put it like this. We begin a new life, right? By replacing our bad habits with good ones. For we now know we can do all things through Jesus Christ who strengthens us. This is like a story to me. So we do all things through Jesus Christ who strengthens us, right? So, and I have begun this new life by greeting each day with love in my heart because I'm now transformed by the renewing of my what? My mind to the now, to the now. I'm renewing my mind and I'm going to persist until I succeed at my new life's growth. For I know that if I ask often enough, it will be given me. If I seek diligently, I'm going to find. If I knock with persistence, all doors are going to open up to me. And what does Coach D say? And I'm going to reach my goals in life because I am God's greatest miracle, and greater is the Jesus Christ that is in me than the evil that is in the world. Therefore, boldly, I will live this day as if it were my last with the confidence that all things will work together for my good. Why? Because I love God and I'm called according to his purpose, right? I love God. So you know what? I'm going to stay mindful. I'm going to stay mindful that this success that I'm given, this gift from God, I'm going to stay mindful that I must be what? Master of my emotions. When it starts happening where I don't feel like doing stuff or whatever, I say, no, come on back. Right? I got to act my way into these feelings. So I have to be master of my emotions. And this will be accomplished through my remembering that I am more than a conqueror through Jesus Christ. Because remember, we talked about it from the beginning, because he strengthens us, right? He strengthens us. So now that I am armed, I'm armed with my new life in Christ, the weapon of love, the force of persistence. Keep doing it. And the confidence, oh, I can stand up straight now. I have confidence of being God's miracle.
All right.
And I have the freedom. I'm free at last, to live each day as if it were my last. And the discipline to be master of my emotions. You know what I'm going to do?
Laugh at the world.
Laugh at the world. Because you know what I know now? If I submit myself unto God, and resist that devil, resist him, tell him, say, hey, is that the best that you could do? He's going to flee from me because he said, ooh, she got God on her side. And no longer will I be a slave. I was a slave to it. To fear, pride, and doubt. I was a slave to those things, but now I'm no longer a slave to those. And going to be like Coach D and multiply my value 100-fold and be a leader of men, okay, and women. But you know what she does? She stays mindful every day. Begin every day. That's why we do boss, right? To acknowledge God, and he directs her path. Look how he directs her path. Look at her. And he said, I'm not just going to do it for her. He said, I love all y'all. He said, all I want you to do is acknowledge me. Acknowledge God. Acknowledge him. Let him direct your paths. And that puts your faith into action. And it puts it into what? Action. Because faith without works is dead. It's dead. And to be a true success
Is a gift from God.
Is a gift from God. It's a gift. He said, it's his promises. He said, it's a gift I have for you. He said, all I want you to do is remember. Just remember to seek my guidance. And I'm going to trust in the Lord with all my heart. Because remember, that's how I wake up every morning, with love in my heart. And I'm going to lean not into my own, my own understanding, because when I did that before, I kept doing the same things over and over and over again, being in that cul-de-sac and expecting different results, right? So I got to quit leaning on my own understanding and do what he's called me to do. Because he said, you're a winner. You're succeeding. And I said, well, thank you, Father. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn away from any temptation today that may cause me, it may cause me to break my word and lose my self-respect when I start doing what the world wants me to do, when I start doing what this flesh wants me to do, when I start doing what me, myself, and I want to do. Because I am positive. I am positive that the only thing I possess more valuable than my life is my honor in Jesus Christ. It's my honor in him. He said, so what? He said, okay. So I want you to birth your dreams in reality. I want you to and what is it, T? Coach D, number 4. I will reach my goals in life.
In
The
life,
dream,
God's
the
greatest
vision,
gift,
the ideas, all those things. And how am I going to do that? I'm
because
gonna
I'm
do it as
God's greatest gift.
I'm gonna do it as an entrepreneur. Because an
Mhm.
entrepreneur says, I do not choose to be a common man. I don't choose to be common. I don't choose to be like everybody else. Because why? Because it's my right. It's my right. It's my right. I got the right to be uncommon if I can. So what do? I
It's
seek
opportunity.
apprenticeship opportunities. Okay. I seek opportunities, not security, because
Security.
I do not wish,
Do not wish to be.
okay, to be humbled and dulled by having the state look after me. I want to work with the state. That's what she wait, ooh. She don't just work with the state of Nevada. She works with all them states, and she go on a tour of the states, and she works with the United States government. She was okay. So that's just my. So I don't want the state to look after me. I want to do like she does. What God has called her to do, what God has called me to do, to take the calculated risks, to dream and to build. Because who do a whole lot of dreaming and building and make it come true? The older generation, like Tommy T and Mother, right? To dream and to build, to fail and to succeed. Because you got to fail first before you get better, right? But I will never, I refuse to barter incentive for a dull. It's hard, but I prefer the challenges of life to the guaranteed existence. I will not trade freedom for beneficence, nor my dignity for a handout. I will never, ever, ever cower. Because you know what year this is, right? I will never cower before any master. And that's just not like the masters they usually call them back in the days. A lot of different things you don't want it to master you. One day she'll teach you that principle, but would never cower before any master nor bend to any threat. Why? Because it's my heritage, our heritage, to stand erect, proud, and unafraid, to think and act for ourselves. Think and act for ourselves. Nobody else got to do it for you. Think and act for ourselves. Enjoy the benefits of our creation. Thank you, Father. And to face the world boldly and say, what? This? Are you with me? This, I can't hear y'all. With God's help, we
I
have done.
did
And all this,
all
all
is
this
what
that
it
I
means.
just said is what it means to be an entrepreneur in the Apprenticeship Opportunities Week, the Entrepreneurs Week. But who are we though? Who are we?
Kingdompreneur.
Kingdompreneur. Woo! All right. Thank you for letting me share.
Oh, thank you. All right. We are ready to wrap up. Have enjoyed each and every one of you. Yes, we're going to clap. We salute, we celebrate each of you that
Amen.
are on this call as we prepare to transition.
Good
We
job.
are toning off. We're logging off. Say thank you for everyone that's been on this journey with us. That's the perfect way to end. We are stopping the stream right now. And thank you for those who stayed with us on the end. Until
You know
next
what year
time,
this is, right?
happy
I would
apprenticeship week.
never.